So DeJohn Nugget Warren may not have had double-digit interceptions, but the film don't lie. This is a cornerback who is very fluid in his breaks, standing at 6'1", 190 pounds of muscle, and runs a reportedly 4.34 at the Jackson State underclassmen combine that they had for NFL scouts, and that's a great thing that they did, by the way. But if you watch the film, you can see his talent. And I believe he could potentially be the best cornerback in the FCS. He's that good, and I'll chime in. What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video. I've been waiting to do this one to talk about, in my opinion, the most talented cornerback, the most talented DB, the best in the FCS. Now, this is what I think, and that name is DeJohn Nugget Warren. Again, film is so essential than looking at stats. There are so many DBs in the FCS that got a bunch of picks because they are known for gambling, or they play in a scheme, zone or cover 3, where they don't even have to trail the offensive player. They never do. So they could get 8 picks or 10 picks in the season. Nugget plays on the defense where all they do is blitz. And he has so much responsibility. I don't think people realize if Nugget doesn't do his job and shut down half the field, the Jackson State defense cannot run properly. Now we know that James Houston was very important. And shout out to him, and I hope he's doing well with the Detroit Lions. I hope he makes that 53-man roster. I believe in his talent. But let me digress. DeJohn Nugget Warren's coverage ability, shutting down half the field, did wonders for the Jackson State defense. And now he's an upperclassman. He's going to be a senior this year. And I'm telling you right now, I dare every single opponent that Jackson State plays against, I dare their quarterbacks to throw his way. And not sparingly, not only sometimes or a busted coverage. No, keep throwing at him. Because if you throw at him, he's going to have a bunch of picks. Again, y'all got to look at the film, man. We got so many people just like they don't understand stats don't tell the whole story. I remember some people was telling me about Cole Kelly of Southeastern Louisiana. And when he had that game against FAMU, and they were giving Cole Kelly all that praise, but not talking about the offensive line, running backs, the scheme. And I told people, I don't see a draftable quarterback. And guess what happened? He wasn't even drafted. Because I saw what he did at Arkansas. He just one of those players that goes to an FCS school and fits into a system where he can put up numbers. I pointed that out. Fast forward to Nugget Warren. They say, oh, he doesn't have the stats. But is he shutting down his man? And he's doing that. You can go on social media, Twitter, and they're boosting up all these other DBs. And respect to them. I hope they have great seasons. But find me a corner who's 6'1", 190, running 4.34. Don't worry, I'll wait. You can't name too many. I don't even have to talk up Dejon Nugget Warren's game. If you actually watch the film, you wouldn't even be surprised. You would not be surprised. But I truly believe, and Nugget probably wouldn't even say this in person. I don't know the brother personally. But any competitor, when they listen and look at the press clippings, and you know you're the baddest DB around, but they're not even talking you up, nitpicking, I know he's going to be motivated. Heck, the whole defense is going to be motivated. Shit, let me scratch that. The whole JSU team is going to be motivated. I've never seen an 11-2 team having so much added motivation. Because ever since they lost, meaning JSU, the Celebration Bowl, oh, they're only good because of this. Oh, they ain't do this against this team. They're not all that. That's what you've been hearing. That is what you've been hearing. It's the weirdest thing. I ain't gonna front. But to the JSU fans out there, man, I gotta give y'all credit. Most of y'all just laugh it off and don't even pay no mind to it. There's so much great things happen for your university. You just laugh it off and just like, it is what it is. But this whole thing, this whole season is approaching. I don't care about no damn rankings. I mean, shit. They're boosting up 5'9" DBs who run 4.6, who can't even run close to a 4.3, who don't have the measurables. But since they play in a zone defense and get all these picks, they want to boost them as the best. It really doesn't matter to me. I know what I see from film. And I bet you these so-called Sam Herder rankings, whatever, FCS rankings, I bet you the so-called top DBs that they say, if you switched them with Nugget and they're asked to play man-to-man trail and you have sole responsibility and that they're not playing zone at all, it would not be a pretty sight. I tell you that. Now, I'm not saying they're scrubs. I mean, they deserve it. They're all Americans, whatever. But trust me, it's not easy doing what Nugget is doing. But this brother has a bright future. He is going to shock the world even more. He already shocked the world by committing to Jackson State before it was even popular. He's going to do it again in his senior season. And when he gets drafted, because I believe he's going to get drafted, we're all going to tell you, we told you so. That's the goal. The goal is not to have just 4 drafted from the SWAC, me, all of HBCUs. The goal is to have a continuous amount of prospects drafted, to grow conferences from HBCUs to respectable leagues from a talent standpoint. That's the goal. But I'm excited for the season. Man, they can't come here even fast enough, man. This is like, man, I want to see some football. I want to see some hitting. I want to really just the tailgating, being around the fans. That's what I want to see. I want to see that family atmosphere, that cookout, that type of love that you get from your people. But this is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and blessings, peace and love. No matter if you like my channel, don't like it, man, you're all welcome. Again, I'm just a person that does YouTube on the side. I have a life, I have a job with a lot of responsibility. I don't have to do this, but I do this to speak with you guys. So I'm out. Peace.